Hi, we're here with Jill Gass, and she's going to speak to us about women's cycling and how to get involved in cycling. Hi, Jill.
Hi, Shayla.
Thank you very much for coming out here and talking to us today.
Thanks for the invite.
Oh, absolutely. So we've been cycling for a while, and we know the ropes, but what if you were just trying to learn how to cycle again? Say like you're in your mid-40s, early 50s, and you can't run anymore. The doctor says cycling is good for you, but you don't know where to go. So where do you go if you want to start cycling?
Well, as you know, we have been cycling for a very long time together, and back in the day, it was a little bit harder to get your feet wet. So nowadays, with gyms having spin classes and bicycle shops really targeting the women's audience, and community organizations helping to sponsor rides and events that get women out on bikes, it's a lot easier nowadays to get started. So I would suggest doing local investigation, see what groups are in your area, see what your gym has to offer, see what your local bike shop has to offer that's specific to women's cycling. Mm-hmm. And there's just opportunities everywhere to get involved.
Right, and you live in Solvang, which is like the mecca for cycling. Can you describe more about Solvang and if there's camps there, or women-specific camps, or do you run a camp, or?
There we go. Funny you say that. So Solvang has been a training area for many years for some professional teams. There's many training camps there, some professional training camps, and then some just club training camps. Mm-hmm. There's also a lot of charity rides that happen, century type rides that happen in the area. So yes, I put on for the last 10 years I put on a women's specific performance cycling camps. They're all multi-level camps for road cycling. It's a perfect area for riding. We have the wine country, we have the wine trail, pretty decent roads, and very little traffic, so it gives us the opportunity to ride in a lot of different areas and work on different techniques and do hill rides and flat rides and time trial group rides. I've been putting on camps there for 10 years, and we have 2 fall camps this year just coming up, and those camps are put on by Revolution Coaching, which is my company, and we have our coaching staff is pretty flush with. We have 2 Olympic athletes, Dotsie Bausch and Ina Teutenberg, who have international experience at the yin yang, but they also just love working with women that are just getting into the sport. Joy McCullough and Robin Farina are both USAC coaches, along with myself, and so we have a very tight rider to coach ratio, so everyone gets very close for 4 days. You get pretty intense one-on-one individual instruction, and we, along with that, have lectures and do some really fun things like wine tasting. And we have Figaro Mountain Brew is one of our sponsors, and they're providing for our happy hour along with Kalira Winery. So we have some.
You drink after you ride.
Absolutely, yes.
So what are the dates again for that specifically?
Our October camp is just around the corner, and it starts October 6th through the 9th. We still have a couple of spaces left in that. And our November camp is the 10th to the 13th, and that one's filling up quickly.
And you have a website for that, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I'm going to link the website below this video, so people that want to see it, they can go right to the link.
Right, and we have a Facebook page as well, our Revolution Coaching Performance Cycling webpage on Facebook, or our Facebook page.
So when you arrive there, do you guys supply bikes, or do you bring your own bikes? are you tested like how good or how bad you are, or do women ask questions like, what do you want to learn? What exactly does the camp entail on day one?
So this is an all-inclusive camp, and we are using Hotel Cork this year as our headquarters. It's a 4-star downtown Solvang hotel,
Yeah.
and we include meals, breakfast, lunch. We go out to dinner. We have a movie night at Calira where we're going to be screening Personal Gold with Dotsie, which is one of the real highlights of the camp. But on the first day, we obviously have folks that come and check in, and we do an assessment of the riders when they come in, and gives us an idea of what we want to offer for the rest of the camp. So we really try and make this instead of setting up everything exactly beforehand, we have a pretty good idea of what we're going to do, but we are also able to personalize it for the people that are there.
Oh, great. So basically you ride, eat, sleep, drink.
Ride, eat, sleep, sample. Yes.
Sample. Oh, great. Now we'll be talking more throughout this vlog with Jill, but I just wanted to get this vlog out there so we can talk about the camp, because I think the camp's a really good idea for women who are just starting cycling to get really inundated with, just riding and being around women who also want to ride, and that whole bit of sharing your stories and suffering together. It just seems to be such a great way to get started, or to just ramp up your fall training for next year if you're racing, all that stuff. So I just want to thank you so much, Jill, for coming out here and talking with us today.
Yeah, it's been great. We'll
Great.
see you down the road.
Excellent.